In this video, we are going to create a hotel management system using Fuzen no-code platform. Managing hotel bookings, room and customer details is essential for any type of hotel. There are plenty of options available in the market, but sometimes we need some tailored option according to our specific need. So with the Fuzen, we are going to create a custom system that can handle new bookings, room management, and customer and room details all in one place without writing single line of code. So we will start by setting up a database, create some pages for booking and room management, and finally link everything together with the simple UI elements to make the system both functionality and user friendly. So let's jump in and start building our hotel management system. First, we need to create a app in a Fuzen. So just let's create it. For the database structure, we are not going to create some like a technical database without, because we need some technical knowledge, and we are building with no code. So we are going to use Google Sheet. That is a simple way to like create a database structure. So we will import our app data into the sheet. We will set up two tabs, like for the example, I am setting up the bookings and rooms and fill them with the necessary columns. Once the fields are placed, just click update sheet to sync everything up, because like we had set up we have to sync all the data. Now that our app database is ready, let's create some pages for our application. First, we will create a new booking page. Make sure to select yes to show it in a main menu. Next, we will create a booking details page. We will hide this page from the main menu. So for that, select no. Then we'll create a room manage page, and this page we will show it in a main menu. And finally, let's create a room details page that will hide from the main menu. Okay, so now that we have created our pages, let's start designing them. Start with the managing room page. Click edit no code and add new block with an HTML structure and select the card element. Let's also give it a nice border and set the color. Okay, so next click add icon and choose UI elements. After that, choose header and add the text manage rooms as the heading. So like we will give a heading to each page, so we will get to know which is that page, and choose the correct heading tag. So for here I am selecting this. Now we want to display all the rooms data and add a form to create a new rooms. So for that, click add and select flexi table from the room list. Connect the table to the room collections from the database. So for that, add a condition so it only shows rooms where the room number isn't empty. So after that, select all fields except photos and link the table to the room details page. Next, let's build a form to add new rooms. So add heading just like we did before, and then use the flexi form and link it to the room collection. Select all fields and set width of room and room floor to 1/3 size, or you can like set all the fields width to same size. So we will do that. For the room type, we will have two options, single or double. So we will change the type to select, and we will add single or double. Next, we will change the type of photos to file, because since we will be uploading pictures, that's why. And lastly, change the type of the status to select and add options like available, book, and occupied. You can customize this based on your requirements. Okay, so alright, all the forms fields are ready now. Let's move on the final step, adding a button to save and add this room details to our app database. So change the button text to add room. Choose the width for the button and adjust its position. So wherever it looks good, you can adjust it. Now enable the refresh page option. This will make sure the pages refresh automatically when the details will be added. Once that's set, let's go ahead and click the button to test it. After this, save your work by clicking Save HTML. So make sure you always save HTML because your changes might get lost. Now let's view the live page. Add some test data and hit submit. You will see the room details added in the table. Our managed page is ready now. So next we will create a room details page. This page will contain the room information in a proper format. So click on any field to get started. So click edit with no code, select HTML structures and choose card to start. Add heading to this page as we did earlier. Set something like manage room details page. Okay. Select the heading type and add some margin to give it a balanced layout. Now click add button and select UI elements. This time we are adding separator to give the page a bit more structure. So let's set the width, okay, and add it to insert it. Okay. So next we are going to create some columns. So click add, select HTML structure and choose columns 50 by 50. This layout will help us display room data in a clean format, like left, right. In the left column, we will display 5 inline elements to showcase the room details. For each element, set the label like room number, floor, whatever you want. For this, I am writing this. And in the data display section, select current object data OID and make sure to filter the data using the relevant field for each label. Next, on the right side of the page, let's add an image display for the room photos. So select the image element and set the data source to predefined data variable. For the data variable, select current object and in the key option, choose photos and add it to the main page. Once you are done with the layout, save the page and check the changes to make sure everything is working smoothly. Now that the room details page is set, let's time to create a new booking page to add some new bookings in our app. So start by adding a new data variable, select data source as a data collection, and for data collection, choose rooms. Add condition that says room number is not null. And save this as a variable name room data. Make sure to add @. Next, let's add a card with the border and heading. Create new bookings. Okay. We'll need a form to capture all the booking details. So add a flexi form and select bookings as the data collection. Okay, set all fields to 1/4 width for better spacing. For the room field, change the type to select and enable the dynamically load option. Use the @rooms data array for dynamic room numbers and map room number to the first field and add ID to the last. Okay. Underscore ID, make sure to add underscore. For the fields like address, change the type to text area because the text can be large, that's why. For check-in time, set the type to time and check-in date, select date. Continue this setup for the other fields like packs and room rate. Okay, once the form is set, add a data variable for bookings with a condition booking number is not null. Create a variable for the number of data points as booking count and save it. Let's add some custom JavaScript code for advanced features. So add a new block and select custom code. Enable AI to generate code. Use a booking count in the data variable to generate some logic for our booking number validations. Once the code is generated, test it. Okay, it's working good. Then click add code to include it on the page. Okay, save the changes. Yeah, and your booking page is complete. Now let's create a dashboard page. Add a new card with the heading booking and add a separator as we done previous. Add a flexi table to display booking data. Set the data collection to bookings and add a condition that ensures the booking number is not null. Once you have selected the necessary field, link the table entries to the booking details page. Okay, and that's it. Click add. Save the HTML. Check the live page. Make sure that it's working. Add some sample data to make sure like everything works and our data is getting added to the database structure. Yeah, that's working. So for the booking details page, add a heading manage booking details. Let's create the name tags for different sections. We will create a details, check-in, checkout and document tabs in this. In the details tab, create a 2-column layout. Okay, let's go. On the left side, add guest details including guest name, email and phone number. On the right side, add company details like company name and guest number. Now in the check-in checkout tab, add a flexi form to handle the checking and checkout details. And finally, in the document tab, add a file display section and make sure to select current object data and set the key to documents. And that's it. We had created a fully functional hotel management system with the Fuzen, including room management, hotel bookings, and customer data without writing a single line of code. That's great, right? So if you have any suggestion, make sure to add it in the comment section, or if you want any specific tutorial, just comment it out. Till that, like the video, share the video, and subscribe the channel.